there are horrors beyond life's edge that we do not suspect. And once in a while, man's evil prying calls them just within our range.
You're listening to Cthulhu and Friends, a real-play Pulp Cthulhu role-playing experience, starring Nika.
That's so exciting. I've never been that close to Jesus.
Fred.
I ain't no doctor, but it definitely don't look good.
Mike.
I still haven't even gotten paid, which is probably not gonna even happen now.
Steph.
All right, well, never you fear, Sugar. I am on the case.
And your game master, Veronica.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Cthulhu and Friends. I am your game master, Veronica, and my pronouns are she, they.
Hey everyone, it's Fred, and my pronouns are he, him, and I play JJ.
Hey everyone, Mike Lane here, and my pronouns are he, him. My character's name is Daniel Mason.
Hey everyone, I'm Nika, and I'm playing Lilith, and our pronouns are she, her.
There is no luck refresh in this ep.
Rude. Which is fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we did it last
positive.
one.
Nika, shh. We're supposed to confuse her.
You can't confuse me, buddy.
Can't.
I got my notes, finally! I fucking found them. So just for the listeners at home, for your own edification, Mike Lane had to leave the recording last week because he was celebrating a child's birthday. His own child, not just a child at random. And so he has decided not to listen to the episode or get any spoilers, essentially. So where Daniel left, so does Mike Lane. And he's going to be learning about all this stuff and whatnot in person.
They say the way to a podcaster's heart is through her Patreon.
That's not true, but I do want to say thank you to these amazing patrons. Kyle Sherman, Das Kerr, Lillian, Julian Cepek, Dave Campbell, Matthew Morris, Stuttering GM, Nate, Weird Girl, Aaron Still, Patarkus, Grant Goodine, Michael Macy, Scott, Jonah Eisenstock, Russ Walker, Vlad, Alex Coral, Kellyanne KC, and Yoreen Hatink. Thank you so much. And you know what? Don't tell anyone else. Everyone else, just take off your headphones really quickly so I can just talk to these patrons specifically. You're in my heart. And I will not sing that one song from that one movie because I hate that artist. Phil Collins is the worst. And if he were ever my patron, I would probably say thank you to him. But for now, Phil Collins does not get my love, but you do. Okay, everyone else put your headphones back on. Oh God. They're not going to hear the rest of the podcast, you guys. Fuck. Well, I've really messed this one up. Well, enjoy the podcast. Just those of you that received your shout out in this episode. I hope you like it. Tell your friends.
That's good.
We don't have Steph here to keep us on the straight and narrow.
What cider are you on?
Well, like how many of you had? That's what I was asking.
I thought you were asking me what side I was on.
But that is
Cider. You said I've had too many ciders. And I said, what cider are you on?
That's a question.
Oh.
If you can't remember, that's a lot.
This is probably only my third, maybe second.
Okay.
That's not that many.
Yeah.
And I got it back up. Yeah.
Perfect.
I got backup. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's see.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Did you just fart?
No, my nose. I just sniffed really hard.
I'm sorry I put you out on blast.
No, my nose just started running,
tonight?
so I just sniffed. And I sniffed so hard that it collapsed one side of my nose in, so it made it like reverberate on my thing. So I didn't know if it was really loud. Apparently it sounded like a fart.
It sounded like a tummy grumble, and then I was just like,
That's
maybe
my
it was a fart.
tummy.
I don't know. So your tummy's grumbling. Nika's
Nose is-
nostrils are snorting. Fred, what's wrong with your orifices?
I don't have alcohol. Maybe I don't know. I need to put alcohol in my orifice.
Put it in his orifice. Oh, there he goes.
It has a little bit of alcohol.
I think it's
Just a little
Courvoisier, though, right? All he needs is a little bit. It's very special.
Wow.
It's a very special.
JJ, your mother has just crawled into the body of Margarita Chavez, and you watch as her wounds begin to heal, and the two ends of the broomstick come out of her body. And if I remember correctly, you needed to roll sanity.
Mama, you're healing her. That's good. I don't remember my accent there. I'm starting to get there.
You'll find it. You'll find it.
Okay. That is a 71.
Versus?
Well, the last thing I have marked says 60. I don't know if that's right though. Do I
You could use...
Do I want to go over or under?
Always under.
Okay. Well, that's not good.
God. I'll be right back.
Can I use luck points
No,
on that?
you want to go over with luck. Everything else under.
Wait, why do you want to go over with? Oh, like when you're rolling
'Cause then you get-
luck.
When you roll.
2d10
Yeah.
plus 10. That's why I always fucking forget it, because it's like opposite.
It's hard
That's good,
to remember.
right? Sandy's good.
I think you should push the roll.
That's not how that works. Not for sanity. Can you? I don't know. Mike, you're the rules
It
guy of
says
this podcast.
cannot do combat or sanity rolls.
Damn it.
That's what I thought. Obviously, I know this game system
Well.
like the back of my hand. I don't need anyone to tell me, but I like...
It's good for the audience.
Yeah. It's always good to double check.
What's wrong with sanity? You know, it's fun.
It is a good time. All right. This way lies madness. Yes.
This is starting so...
Lilith,
I have the hiccups.
look, God, I don't even fucking remember my accent.
You got to think of Angela Kinsey playing Angela Martin in The Office when she says, "Voodoo Mama Juju."
Voodoo Mama Juju. Margarita. Margarita.
There you go. You're getting it.
Lilith, look, it looks like Mama's helping Margarita. That's good. I think she's going to save her and heal her.
Well, I guess you could consider it healing. Her soul shall be cleansed. The flesh shall be resown.
That's good. Yeah.
Margarita will rise again. Mother will rise again.
JJ, I think you're going to catch what I'm putting... I'm sorry, Fred. I think you're going to catch what I put down here with your sanity roll. Now, you're going to take 3 points of sanity damage. And, just, I guess, play along. Oh, JJ, I seem to be feeling much better.
Margarita, Thank God. I'm so sorry. I slipped but you're okay.
Pierced me. Yes, you blew right through me.
Yes, I guess that's one way of putting it. But you're fine. You're talking and you're healed.
I am healed. Thanks to Mother.
Oh yeah. Where is Mother?
She's right here, in my mind. More like a mind mother. Yes, that's it. It's okay, JJ. She's locked up where no one will be able to find her. I'll protect you from that horrible old woman.
What? I'm so confused, Margarita. I don't know what's going on right now. Are you saying Mother's gone?
Oh yes, JJ. She's obliterated in my mind.
I don't know what to say.
Thank you as a start.
Thank you? Wait, Margarita, how is this possible? I thought she was just trying to heal you. Why is she gone?
Well, JJ, don't you know what I am?
What, Margarita, what are you?
I'm an actor, and I can pretend to be, anyone or anything, and I can even pretend to be inviting. And so I invited her into me. And she came. And now I've trapped her, so essentially I'm an actor trapper. An active actor trapper. An active actor trapper. An actor factor trapper. Actor factor. Mother actor factor tractor. Tractor factor.
Margarita, are you okay?
Margarita's neck snaps to the other side to look at Lilith.
Get me out of here.
Do I just kill her again?
Don't kill her while I'm in her. Get her out of me and get me out of her. Tractor factor, I'm an actor.
Lilith, what's going on, Lilith? I'm really confused.
Yeah, I don't think that everything's okay.
Everything's fine. Fine as wine. I'll turn water into wine. Reveal the imposter.
Is
that woman over there is a monster.
Well, I mean, yeah, I know she's not a priest or anything. I mean, she's probably one of the worst nuns I've ever met. I mean, but I don't know about monster. What are you talking about, Margarita?
I don't think Margarita
Her teeth are long.
knows what she's talking about.
Do I see Lilith's teeth right now? Now that I'm kind of looking at her?
You can, Lilith, you are being outed by Margarita. So you can roll something.
Okay. I feel
And
like
JJ will need to try and beat it.
Okay. I do have fast talk. Could I try to fast talk him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Margarita is clearly out of her mind. Whatever she has experienced is going very awry. We need to regroup personally. And I got a 45 out of 75.
Okay. Do I do like psychology to see if she is?
Yes.
Okay. So I rolled a 49. My psychology is 30, but that means I just have to use 19 luck points to have a success, right?
Would you do that with your current condition of sanity? Would you be looking so closely at Lilith?
That's fair. I'll save the luck points.
I'm just asking.
I'm conflicted because, like, I need Mother to teach me magic. I think that is, like, my ultimate goal is to gain power and influence through her tutelage. But I feel like there is this connection between Margarita and JJ, so I think he's going to have a conflicted view of what's going on right now. He might not readily join one side or the other and you know, try to figure that out. But I don't think I'm I don't know if I'm suspicious of Lilith, though. There hasn't been enough signs. So I will allow Lilith to sway me for this point right now. But if I see one more damning evidence, I might be prone to investigate more.
Well, with your sanity, however, if you accept Lilith and you're accepting Margarita, it might be that you don't have the opportunity, or that Lilith will be rolling with advantage next time. So just to let you know, Nika, the next time that you need to fast talk JJ, you'll roll with advantage. Okay. Go ahead, JJ.
Wait, are you allowing me to change my decision now or no?
No.
Cards laid, cards played.
Yes.
Well, Margarita, I mean, our family has known to have bigger teeth. I mean, we're from Texas, but... Well, look, I don't know where Mother is. Lilith, what can we excise her or figure out how to bring her out without killing Margarita?
I do not need to be excised. I need to be exercised.
Yes, perhaps we'll get you in for some Pilates in just a little bit. Is there something that I would know that would be a way not killing Margarita that would, like another vessel? Could I have her inhabit myself? Or the kitten? And fight? Would that kick out the demon?
You could try. I would like you to roll a Cthulhu Mythos for me. Or actually, roll an occult for me.
Okay. Oh god. I rolled a 97 and I have a 55.
Do you want to try and push the roll?
I would like to try and push the roll. Okay. I got a 40 out of 50.
Okay, great. Yeah, you can certainly try to allow your sister to inhabit another body, even your own, but you know that way leads to madness, which you think is what Margarita is experiencing right now.
Okay.
She could also inhabit this kitten, but she would be seriously limited on what she's able to do because she wouldn't be able to speak. She would be vulnerable.
Is there... Okay, could we lobotomize Margarita and take out Margarita and just give her a shell for Mother?
I mean, you could try that. Another thing would be to find a powerful witch, sorcerer, someone of that nature.
But we don't have one right yet.
Wait, what about the reporter lady? What was her name again?
Gladys.
Gladys, yes. I mean, maybe we could coax Mother into Gladys, and then we could have both Mother and Margarita at the same time.
Yes, I do think she was in that accident, right? And Gladys is in surgery. Perhaps we could find a way to knock Margarita out and then just do an old swift swap. And then whenever Margarita, or whenever Mother is in Gladys, then we could just take out the part of Margarita that makes her willful, lobotomize her, and then stick Mother back in her. Gladys would be none the wiser?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know about lobotomizing anybody. We might want to just slow our roll there. We don't want to, put Mother in a situation where she's unable to fire on all pistons. Okay, let's knock out You knock out
One part of it.
Margarita, and
Oh.
I won't be able to do
Well, I
it.
feel like she trusts you more. You might be able to go in for a hug or something, some sort of intimate, and just slip her a shot.
No, I feel really bad about this. I don't know if I could do it.
Oh. Can I try to fast talk him? Or can he not be fast talked again?
I mean, this is a totally different subject, so you could try it again.
I want to
Does
try to
she have
fast talk him.
advantage? Or just
No,
when I'm
just
trying to-
for
okay,
when you're trying to
okay.
figure her out.
Oh,
Just when you're trying to figure
damn
her
it.
out.
Okay, still. I'll try. Okay, I got an 85 out of 75, so I will not.
Well, let me do an opposing fast talk.
Yeah.
Then. Okay.
Please.
I don't have fast talk though. My fast talk is 5. I rolled a 20, but I'm going to now spend those 15 points I was able to use earlier, and I am going to go down to 42 and convince Lilith to knock out Margarita.
Damn, okay.
Okay.
Now, Lilith, you have to understand this is mother, and I can't raise a finger against my mother, but as my aunt and the elder of us two, I feel like it's your responsibility to take control. You're the adult in this situation.
Yes, thank you, JJ, for reminding me. It was weak of me to be fearful of Margarita, for she is a frail human. Like we all are, you know. And life is but a delicate flower, easily crushed in our fist.
The fist of the mist.
Okay. You're going to knock her out now, or?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I'm gonna go. No, I'll go knock her out. Can I get a
Here's a
fuck can I try
a
to
bloody
do?
steak, if you need it. Maybe you could hit her on the head with it. It's just got Margarita's blood all over it. I accidentally stabbed her earlier. Remember?
Oh.
You can hit her with the blunt side.
Maybe I'll just I'll smother her.
Wait.
You would just need to roll a fighting brawl.
Oh, is there-
That's all you need to roll.
Okay. Can I try to I'll do that. Thematically get a little rag with some chloroform and just
Okay.
come up from her, bro. I got a 12 out of 60.
You just punched through her face.
Okay,
Oh
clock
no,
her.
She's rolling. That's not good.
Okay.
Oh, she smiled.
That's a 91, so don't even fucking worry about it. Okay. So, with your very, very good success here, let me know how you subdue Margarita in detail.
Okay, so while I imagine she's still like just saying miss the like rhyming and saying her gibberish kind of things, and Lilith stays kind of in her peripheral, but a little further out of her eye range to like get there's like these little things that are like mouth things, but then they have a gauze over it, and it's how they like used to put people to sleep. So she'd like get one of those and then just get the ether and like get it, and then while she's laying back and just like talking, or basically come up behind her and be able to like force that onto her face and hold her back with, I assume she has like a little extra strength.
Okay.
Or just with her, you know, her vampire abilities, and just is able to hold her back against the hotel bed until she just
Okay.
conks out.
Your plan works. It's a great success. Margarita lulls into a deep sleep.
Easy.
All right. Should we put her on a cot, like a hospital bed, to wheel her around on, or?
Oh, well, it's about damn
Yeah.
time, you fools. Thank you.
Oh, that's all we had to do was just knock her out?
Margarita?
Yes, it's me, Margarita.
No, it's...
Wait. You sound
Mother?
like Mother.
Absolutely not. I sound of no such person. I am Margarita, JJ. Lilith, say nothing.
Oh, right.
All right. Okay. Well, Margarita, I'm glad you didn't pass out then. Lilith, you're gonna have to punch her. You're gonna have to knock her out.
Yes,
She's
let
still
me-
awake.
I'll go try again. I go over
JJ,
there
you fool,
and
I'm using Mother's strength. Don't you dare lay a finger upon me, or I'll hex
Wait.
you.
Margarita, you're using Mother's strength?
Yes, of course.
What is happening?
As you know, your mother was a very strong and powerful person. Did you
Why'd you say person so weird?
kill someone to bring her back? JJ,
No.
are you a murderer? Lilith noticed that this voice goes back and forth between Margarita and her sister, but JJ only hears Margarita because through his sanity fail, he is convinced that this person is Margarita.
Lilith, it didn't work. It's still Margarita. I thought you were going to knock her out so we could transfer Mother to Gladys.
JJ.
Yes.
You haven't
Yes,
answered
Margarita?
my question. Are you a murderer? Did you kill that poor woman? My friend. My best friend. Did you sacrifice her?
Well, I like to think I'm your best friend, so the answer to that question is probably no. Who are you talking about? This doesn't sound familiar. Margarita, why would I be a murderer? I'm a director. You're an actor. This is very not true. Now, I think we have a friend nearby. Her name is Gladys. We need to go check on her. Maybe you should come with us and
As I
all
said,
see how she's doing.
I do need exercise.
Exactly.
Margarita's body steps off of the bed and steps over the carcass of the former secretary at the nurse's station.
Should we put that in a closet or something? You think it'll be okay out in the open?
Yeah, let's just put it under.
Just kick it under
hide it.
the bed, maybe? Put a sheet on it?
Yeah. Well, is there a closet? Is there a wardrobe, a locker, or something we
Yes, there is.
could put them
Maybe
in?
a garbage
Okay,
chute or something? I don't know. Oh,
We'll do that.
laundry
Oh,
chute.
yeah.
Just store down the laundry chute.
You're on the first floor, dummies.
Do they have a basement?
Throw her up the laundry chute then. I mean,
It's like a bank tube. It goes sucks her up.
There is a basement. If you guys want to look for a laundry chute,
No.
you could try anything.
I'm happy to shove them in a locker. Or under a bed
it'll be
someplace that's
fine.
very easy. And
You
put
do
her
have to
under
tell
the
me where.
mattress.
Yeah.
Betwixt the mattress
Dump her
and the
out.
springs, you're
It's just a husk.
true devil.
Uh-huh.
There is not a lot of. I mean, look, we're in a hurry here. Margarita's already down the hallway. She's always a great exerciser. All right, let's go.
Daniel, you have gotten back to the hospital and, well, just let me know what you do, actually.
Sorry, I'm still recovering from that. So when we were doing what we were doing last time, it was in the past from the present, so I'm just double checking that's the scene we're playing.
That's right. Gladys is still in surgery at this point.
Okay. I'm just going to stroll through the hospital. So I don't feel like sitting in the waiting room anymore.
Sure thing. You see a young person as they stroll over to you. They are wearing some kind of a frumpy looking outfit with a plaid long shirt, a white t-shirt underneath, jeans, and an old belt. The belt has this really big buckle on it that has some type of bird that's just got its wings kind of flapped out here. And it's wearing a dusty old, or it's, this person is wearing a dusty old pair of cowboy boots.
Hey, stranger.
Hey, don't I know you?
Yeah, I'm just in my casual clothing. My name's Nighthawk. It's good to meet you again.
That's right. There's nothing casual about that outfit.
What do you mean? I thought I was just acting casual. I'm just being casual, man.
I mean, it stands out. Isn't that
You stand
not
out!
casual? Well, that's fair.
All hot and taut.
Guys, cider makes me rhyme. I'm just gonna say it.
Tractor actor.
That's a factor. I can keep going. Let me stop, please.
So why are you acting casual around the hospital?
'Cause I think I'm gonna bust out of this place, you know? Things are happening that are somewhat weird, and, you know, my employer said it was time for us to move on anyway, so I'm thinking we're just gonna go on a long drive, and, you know, I'm just gonna take her out and let her see the sights of the town, you know? Anyways, as I said, see you later. I mean, or whatever it was I said to you. Goodbye.
Well, no, hey, Nighthawk, hang on a moment. What strange things are you talking about?
Just some weird stuff that's been happening, you know, like with animals and bites and, people stealing medical records in the hospital, and, there's been rumors of vampires, and there was that huge kaiju type character out in the field.
Kaiju type character.
Yeah, it was a huge werewolf. Pretty sure of it. So anyways, we're not down for werewolves. That's where we draw the line, so we're just gonna go and report back to our boss.
Well, that does make sense.
Doesn't it? It makes perfect sense. So, as long as that backstory's good with you, then I think I'll be on my way, sir. Anyways, it was really great seeing you. I mean, meeting you.
Yes, you as well.
You're so beautiful.
Hey, you take care of yourself.
Okay.
Margarita Chavez walks by you and says,
You there. Don't you have my gloves or something?
I look at her very, very oddly.
Where is that farm boy going?
Are you referring to Nighthawk?
A nighthawk? No, a nighthawk is a bird, you idiot.
That's their name, and I point at Nighthawk.
Oh. Very well. Nighthawk?
and you watch as this young kid turns around on their heels, eyes wide open, and they start running the other way, out the door.
I guess Nighthawk had to go.
That was unusual, don't you think?
Yeah.
Where's Gladys? You were with her last, weren't you?
She is getting worked on by some surgeons, I think. She had more injuries, and so they took her back.
I see.
I've just been kind of pacing around waiting.
JJ, Lilith, yes, thank you. Daniel's come back to see us. Daniel, where were you? I thought you might be out in the waiting room, but you seem to just be coming through the front door. What's happening? Where are you going? Whom have you gone to see? Tell me all about your outing.
Oh, I just walked around the building, really.
How big is the building? I feel like a lot's been going on since the last time we saw you.
Has it?
And why is Gladys in need of a surgeon?
Well, you probably don't know. You've been in the hospital for so long, but Gladys got really hurt. Her head. And I guess
Again?
something happened before I got here where she was hit in the head with a camera or something.
Oh, God. A camera. A stone. So, it's just from the stone, then? I thought that was a superficial wound. Lilith, you said that was a superficial wound, right?
Well, maybe it was, but then I don't know. Maybe we should.
I don't know that we can get in to see her because she's in surgery.
Right. I realized, as the words were spilling out of my mouth. That was foolish.
Well, I think I have an idea. I played a doctor once, and I think it might work again if I just go in there and do some doctor talk and get as close to Gladys. That's what we want, right?
Daniel, you can lead the way. You know where the operating room is, right? You were with her when they took her.
I don't think it's a very good idea to interrupt a surgery. I'm sure whatever you need Gladys for when she comes to, she'll be happy to help.
Well, aren't you just the problem solver?
Lilith, I think you might want to have a conversation with Daniel, maybe show him around the hospital.
Sure. Let me show you this kitten over here, Daniel. And I take Daniel and we go walking around the lobby of the hospital while I talk to him about the kitten.
While we're walking away, over my shoulder, I'll say something to JJ. Hey, I think Margarita might still be suffering a bit from her injuries. You might want to get her back to bed.
Well, I don't understand. Why would you say that? She seems just fine. It's Margarita Chavez. She's the actress of the century. I mean, look at her exercising. She's fantastic.
Margarita pumps her arms, but not in an exercisey way. More like a weird swim.
Look at that. She's acting like she's swimming. Fantastic.
If you say so.
All right, Daniel. You go on ahead with Lilith, and we'll take it over from here. We'll go check on Gladys, make sure she's right as rain.
Right as rain. The rain is right. The rain in Spain. That's
We'll
plain.
We'll practice our lines later, Margarita. Why don't you come on ahead and, Lilith.
Yeah. So, Daniel, let me tell you about this kitten. So it's got a couple of spots. See, if you look here, this one is a little brown. This spot over here is a little black. And this one looks like a little bit of a cross, if you see. We're going to name this kitten Lord. And then Lilith just trails off with Daniel.
Lovely.
Oh, JJ, something's happening. Something is wrong with me. I keep having these intrusive thoughts like, kill Margarita, and I don't want to do that. And then I keep thinking, take over Gladys, but I don't want to do that either. I'm so scared.
Did your voice just change?
No. I've always talked like this. Don't you know? Don't you know what I sound like, JJ?
Yeah, of course. I'm sorry. It's been a long day.
We've got to get out of this hospital. I see you've finally gotten rid of that horrible beast of a vampire. Did you stake her through the heart like I instructed you?
Vampire?
Yes.
Are you talking about Daniel?
The nun, Lilith.
Lilith?
she's a vampire. As I told you, JJ, your memory is shot. Yes, she is a vampire. Remember, I told you, my own mother was a vampire, and my father had to stake her right through the heart to get rid of her.
Look, just because she's an imposter just bleeding the church dry by pretending to be a nun, I mean, you can't just call her a vampire. I mean, she's a charlatan, of course. I mean, she's a horrible person.
Now, listen, I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure that she was a great nun, and I don't think you want to be disrespectful to the church. Well, she probably just got accidentally bitten in one of those confession booths, you know? I've heard that's happened before.
Wait, so vampires are real?
As real as you and me, and as real as someone walking around this hospital, apparently, since you didn't follow my advice. Now, the first thing that we have to do is we have to come up with a plan to kill Lilith.
Well, I'm so confused. Wait, we have to kill Lilith? Why are we killing Lilith?
Because she's a vampire, JJ.
Well, okay.
Vampires eat people, did you know?
I've heard of stories. That was going to be a part of my next script. I did a little research on vampires. I just did not know this was a real thing. I'm really confused at what's going on. Do we have any evidence or proof that she's a vampire? Are you okay? Are you choking? Do you need some water? Whiskey? A cigarette?
JJ, let's go and try and get into that operating room. Okay?
Okay, Margarita, you are just pulling me in so many directions. I feel like a stretchy man. Okay, well, let's get in there.
Hold my hand. It's very difficult to walk.
Of course I can, Margarita. Here, right this way. And I grab her hand with my left hand. I put my arm around her waist. Okay, come on, let's walk into the surgery room.
Okay, let me know how you get in there.
Is there like people operating?
Yeah.
People?
Yeah, there sure is in the operating rooms. Yeah, there's people being operated on by real live doctors, not actors.
How do I do this? Do I see Ben Stonick in there?
You wouldn't be able to know because everyone has a mask on.
All right. Everybody, I am so sorry, but there is a 9/11 happening in the emergency room OR next to us. There's been a car accident. There are several people that have been eviscerated and beheaded, and we need all hands on deck. So if I could just get everybody to help me out in this other room. And I rolled persuade. I rolled a 98. I think that's good.
Are you going to try and push the roll?
I am absolutely pushing the roll.
Okay.
Okay, so that is actually a 58 out of 60.
A doctor holds up his hands, which are covered in blood, and he turns around and says, "Oh, Ben, go deal with this. Go see what kind of help they need. Obviously, we can't leave this person open on the table. We're sending our best. We're sending Ben Stonick."
Look, they just transferred me here from the most prestigious Texas hospital. You have to understand, we need every single one of you in this other operating room. All of you.
Which hospital?
From Texas Hope Hospital. Maybe you heard of it?
No, I've never heard of it.
How about St. Jude Law's Hospital for Children?
Now that I've heard of. You're from
Yes.
St. Jude Law's Children's Hospital.
I did my residency there, yes. They named it after me.
You're St. Jude.
Well, I would, hope that people wouldn't use that term. Yes, my name is Jude Law, but I'm definitely no saint. I'm just a doctor that loves helping people.
Well,
And
you're
I'm
a
here to
doctor
help
that
this-
also doesn't know the codes. 9/11 is not for a car crash. It's for a building collapse. You idiot.
Exactly, because a car crashed into a building and collapsed it on the people. Come on. I persuaded you with a 58. Let's go.
I mean, I still have to finish closing up this patient. So
I can do this. Don't worry.
You're going to close up the patient.
Absolutely.
I guess scrub in.
All right. And I go over to the scrubbing station and I scrub my arms all the way up and down.
For 8 minutes.
For 8 minutes. And then I use distilled, purified mineral water. And I don't know. And then I put on a cap and a mask and I put on one of those gown things that doesn't tie in the back and I just stick my hands through it. And then I go, Nurse Margarita, please put on my gloves.
I can't, JJ. I can't do this right now.
God damn it,
I've got it.
Margarita.
I'm sorry. I feel like I'm gonna burst. I'm gonna burst open right here. She's gotta come out, JJ.
Wait, who? Wait, are you pregnant? Are you having a... She's having a baby, everybody. All right, we need to take her to the other OR rooms. We are having a pregnancy. She's got twins coming out right now. All right, Ben Stonick, you're on the pregnant woman over here, and everybody else needs to go to the 9/11 collapse building on the car in the other OR room. I'll take over here, because I'm Jude Law, goddammit. If I know anything, we know how to sew up a suture.
Jude Law, goddammit. Okay. Ben Stonick looks at you, looks at the body of Margarita Chavez and says, sir? And he pulls down his mask and says, you were impersonating a doctor earlier, and this woman has had abdominal surgery, so she's not pregnant.
Oh, thank God. I thought it was worse than it was.
I think the worst thing is that you're in here disrupting surgeries because are you in some kind of a psychotic... I know where we need to take you, actually. You need to go to another operating bay. Yes. Come with me. Come on, sir.
All right, Margarita, I got them distracted. You do your thing. All right, whatever it is that you came in here to do, which I am not very clear on what it is, but I am going to get Dr. Stonick out of here.
I'm just a nurse. I'm just
He can hear us whispering, too. So hopefully, all right, Nurse Stonick, let's do this.
Standing right beside you.
Who am I going to operate on today?
Well, it's a very special patient. Margarita Marquez. Yes.
Can I roll something to see if he's trying to manipulate me or?
You sure can.
All right. Psychology. That's not gonna work. I believe him. A Margarita Marquez. All right.
All right, Ben, I'm finished in there. You can clean up. The patient's doing well. We'll just get her into a recovery room, and she'll be all right. Thank you. And good to see you, Dr. Law.
Good to see you too, Doctor. I don't know your name.
You don't know my name?
Is this Nurse Stonick? Who am I talking to?
No, I am not a nurse, sir. I went to medical school.
What medical school did you go to?
I went to the most premier medical school in Switzerland, #1 hospital. Yeah.
Yeah, and what is it called?
#1 hospital, dumbass!
Is he telling me the truth? I'm going to psychology that.
Yeah, go for it.
32. I spent 2 points and make it a 30.
Yeah,
I'm down
he's
to
telling
40.
the truth. You didn't have to do that.
All right. Well, it does seem to check out because I went to the #2 hospital in Texas. Only #2 to your #1 school. Maybe we should have a surgeon off one of these days, see who does the better surgeries.
Sir, that's just called sound medical practice. We just
It is.
do no harm. Okay.
All right.
I'm going to stop. And I'm going to
do that.
I'm going to go get a cup of coffee.
That sounds fantastic. Do you mind if I go get one with you?
I would love for you to go get one with me.
That sounds
And then we
great.
can talk more about our medical schools.
Absolutely.
And our advanced degrees.
And how many brain surgeries we performed?
Do you have any PhDs?
I have 3.
Oh, pretty huge dick! That's what I call them. Jokes. All right, Ben, we're going to go get a cup of coffee. So what are your PhDs in? And he walks you out to the coffee station. Daniel, Lilith has taken you far away, has told you much, much more than you ever needed to know about this motherfucking kitten. And then someone comes moseying up to the entrance of the hospital. Same guy that you met at the morgue. So, hey, wait, I gotta get back into my voice now. So, Daniel. No. Hello, JJ. I figured you wouldn't be by your phone, so I decided to mosey on over and give you a little information I got.
Yes. Sure. What's going on?
Well, JJ, as it turns out, there has been a missing reports case filed with the police department for a Mr. Rudy North.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My partner, Sergeant Cruz, he's a pretty big guy up there at the station. We were just getting ready to go to bed and, pillow talk. And I said, hey, that name sounds familiar. And he said, really? And I said, yeah. I just let a guy into the morgue, and he was looking for some such Rudy. And then he yelled at me because he knows I'm not supposed to be getting blowjobs in the morgue anymore. And I said, that's not what it was about. I was having a sandwich, and I decided to let this guy in. Stop laughing.
This guy's pillow talk is great.
And so I said, it wasn't about that. I just wanted a sandwich and to help a guy out, And then he said, yeah? Well, what'd this guy look like? This JJ character. So I described you. And he said, that ain't him. JJ I know. Is thin as a whippet dog. Small like a chihuahua. Yeah. And I the way I described you, a strapping, broad-shouldered, gorgeous, square-jawed, beautiful man. He said that ain't him. So, now I've got an investigation of my own going. Find out who the real JJ is. Yeah. But also I wanted to tell you about this Rudy North situation. Crazy.
All right, you figured it out. I'm not JJ. My name is Daniel. I was hoping to find my friend's friend. He's, checking up on another friend of ours that's in the hospital. Sorry for the deception.
That's okay. If someone like you, who looked like you, lied to me, someone who looks like me, well, I guess I'd be all right with that. This guy's a very attractive man. So anyways, I just wanted to let you know. And if you ever find yourself lonely and in need of company, there's a brothel just 2 blocks down. They'll take care of you. You just tell them old Patrick sent you. Okay, bye. And he moseys on away, like that never even happened.
Did you know that young man?
So it was a bit of a short story, really. I was wondering if maybe Rudy had been killed. So, I got to thinking, his body would probably end up in the morgue. And I didn't really know anybody here that could vouch for me, so I just kind of posed as JJ.
Oh, sure. Well, why would you think that Rudy's been killed?
So there's several reasons, actually. I called his mom, I think it's his mom, and she said that him and JJ are basically inseparable. And, I mean, that man was very, very devoted to his boss, and he just upped and vanished.
Interesting.
And you've seen how distraught JJ's been about it.
No. Does it seem a little too distraught? Or does it seem normal to you?
It's kind of hard to get a read on JJ, to be honest. The reason being is I don't think I know him all that well yet.
Maybe that could be something that we keep an eye on, because you know what they do say, those that usually have the largest outpour of emotion sometimes are hiding things. They always say that.
It could also be that he's just around actors and actresses all the time, so it just kind of rubs off.
Comes natural.
JJ, it's your turn now. JJ. Margarita runs past you, pulls your hand, and says, "We have to find that fucking witch!"
Oh, are you talking about Lilith?
Fuck! And she grabs your hand and runs out the front door with you.
All right, I will follow. What, Margarita? What witch are you talking about? Which witch?
Lilith, help me!
Can I run back? Do I hear her?
Yeah. You guys are getting closer and closer to one another.
Okay.
And as she pushes forward, she falls into your arms, Lilith, and she says, "We have to get to that witch."
Oh, is Margarita okay? She's sounding kind of weird.
JJ, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I think I was right. I think we go to the witch immediately, and I think we have her cast out whatever's in me. Perhaps we can find a new place for your mother that isn't me.
Oh, okay.
There's
this is some sort of family drama situation.
Yes, Daniel. Just everything you hear here, let's consider it to be our little secret. It's not that it's necessarily secret per se, but just family delicate matters.
Gotcha.
Okay, well.
Now, do you have a car we could use?
You see as Nighthawk and a very tall woman are in their vehicle, and they are hoping not to be seen by you. Each of you roll spot hidden.
18.
Adrian is the name.
Thank you.
I got 25 out of 45.
Wonderful. You all see them.
I got a 90.
Okay, great. Lilith and JJ see Adrian and Nighthawk.
Oh!
Have we seen them before?
JJ, yes, you have.
Okay.
I think Lilith has too, actually.
Mm-hmm. Just
I thought
not
we
Daniel.
saw it in the,
Well, there's a car right there. I'm pretty sure they'd be nice enough to give us a ride to wherever we need to go.
The car engine turns over.
Oh.
Oh, we should hurry.
Excuse me.
Why don't you run out there and stop them? Or, if we can we stop them just by yelling?
Excuse me, ma'am. Hello, it's me, JJ. Director of the famous movie, you know.
The door opens and Adrian beckons you into the vehicle.
Oh, come on, everybody. We're getting beckoned in. Well, hello there, ma'am. I appreciate the hospitality. We need a ride, and it is very fortuitous of you to invite us into your car. I'm much obliged.
Is that what this is? I'm inviting you into my car. I thought we were just having a conversation. Oh, there. Okay. All of you are piling in. Yes.
Well, you waved me in. Yes. Well, this is Margarita Chavez, famous actress, you know, from Skira Lobos. And
you watch as Adrian pushes her hat down, kind of to cover her face as Daniel enters the vehicle. So where are you going? What's happening?
We're looking for a witch.
Oh, God.
Do we know where she is?
Margarita does. So Margarita gives directions to Nighthawk, the driver, and Adrian is very quiet, looking out the window as she sits next to Lilith and JJ. Nighthawk rolls up into this small area where there are just 2 or 3 houses in the middle of a field. Margarita opens the door and just kind of tumbles out, running as fast as she can toward one of the houses. I guess this is your stop.
Yeah. Thanks for the ride. Sorry for the entire situation.
Yes.
Thank you so much. See you in church. Will runs out after.
She's not really a nun, but much obliged. And I run after her.
Does Daniel leave or does he stay behind?
Yep. I leave and shut the door behind me.
Daniel, roll listen.
Well, that's a good roll. 14.
As you go to close the door, you hear as Adrian scolds Nighthawk. I told you to get rid of him. We can't be seen, especially by another Mason. Do you understand how we're crossing timelines? This can't happen. He doesn't know who or what he is yet. Okay, drive. And you hear the car as it kind of slowly rolls out.
I will stare at the car as it drives off.
JJ and Lilith, you are with Margarita as she is running and kind of tripping and falling over herself until she's crawling and is clawing at the door of this woman who has this weird, symbol over her door. But no one answers. As you get closer, you do see that there is a light in there.
Is there like a door? Can I just open the door?
You can try anything.
I open the door.
As you go to open the door, you are going to need to roll me a dexterity.
God damn it. Why did I check for traps? 47. And, my dexterity is 50. So I just made it under.
Okay. As you open the door, you feel this gust of wind as it comes toward you, and you just move back away from the wind, and you can smell this putrid odor as it wafts past your face. Lilith, roll dexterity. Or, I'm sorry, actually, roll dodge for me. I should have had JJ roll dodge too, sorry.
I rolled an 11 and my dodge is a 36.
Okay. You also are pushed out of the way. The door begins to close again, but Margarita's wrist is in the way, and you watch as the door tries to close even more, and you see that her wrist is getting crushed. Both of you roll listen.
Can I push it?
Oh, I got an 87.
Yeah, you can push the roll if you want.
Okay, I got an 87 and my listen is a 20, so I would like to also push
Okay.
the roll. 34 out of 20. I still did not make it, but it's not as disastrous.
Okay.
Same. 30 out of
Okay.
20.
Daniel, you come forward at around this time. Roll listen. And actually, roll listen with advantage because you did not just fucking fuck up here.
23 and a 6. So we'll go with the 6,
Okay.
which is an extreme success, I believe.
Perfect. As you get closer, your ears are already kind of attuned to hearing these whispered conversations. And as you step forward, you see that both JJ and Lilith have their ears extended and are trying to hear what's on the other side. But you simply walk over to a window where the light is coming forward, and you just lean in and listen because there's no actual window pane. There's just curtains that are slowly floating about in the wind.
Of course, this can be arranged. The gods and their mother rejoice in the success of artists, which is why all who wander to Los Angeles are healthy, wealthy, and whole. Let me touch your womb.
And you hear the woman who says, I'm sorry, I ain't pregnant. My son, he's just 17 and he's leaving. He's going off to be a Hollywood star. And his daddy don't want him doing that. And I've heard that there's like some powerful magic down here in old Mexico. And so I just wanted to come on down and try and get him a little blessing or, something to help him be successful.
I understand completely, okay? Let me touch your womb.
And you can see as the woman feels a little uneasy as you peer through the curtains, Daniel.
Okay, Clora. Tell me what it was like to birth DeForest.
And she says, well, it was... And then she begins writhing in pain and just kind of clenching onto her back and stomach.
Yes, as you see, I am accessing the pain from childbirth. Yes, your son will be a talented actor. He will see the stars. He will travel beyond them. I see for him, he'll be a doctor. Yes, maybe he will not be actor after all. He will be doctor. That's good. That's better than actor, huh? That's very good. You're welcome. Payment.
And you watch as the woman puts a small roll of bills into the crooked hands of this witch. And nothing's going to happen to my boy as a result of this. I mean, I am feeling awful sore. I just want to make sure my boy will be all right.
It's okay. He will be just fine. Of course, the gods do. They do require sacrifice. That is more than money. Okay, bye-bye. See you later.
And she presses the woman out the door, and she sees JJ and Lilith as they're listening in, and she goes, hello. How can I help you? And that's where we're going to call it.
Whoa!
Great things.
Is going to be okay.
Next week.
All right. Well, thanks for coming out, everybody. DM Martin G. You got it. You got it. Very good. And thanks so much to everyone who came out to hang out with us in the chat. It is always such a joy to have you with us. And thank you, patrons, for sponsoring this show. And thank you, Nika, and thank you, Fred. Thank you, Daniel. I mean, Mike. And honestly, thank you to these apple ciders. They're doing me a real big favor. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
This was a great ep. Great episode.
Good eps.
Thank
Good
you.
Eps. All right. We will see you next week, I think. And until then, keep it in your pants, ladies. Nah, don't. Let it all hang out. Do what you want.
Don't do it.
Bye. Oh, wait. That's not it. No.
Coming back. We forgot to sign off.
Oh, right. And Fred is not recording. So, all right. So if you want to follow the show, you can do that at CAF Podcast on Twitter.com. You can find Fred at I think I'm Fred.
I'm at One Gaming Lane.
You can find me at Nika_Howard.
And you can find me at Typical Veronica. This is actually it. This is it. This episode was edited by Steph Kingston. You can find her on Twitter at StephOKingston. This episode was produced by me, Veronica. The intro was composed by Rob Anderson. You can find him on Twitter at Hey, it's Birdie. The voiceover in the introduction was provided by Rick Lee. You can find him on Twitter